Welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly What's Up. I'm Jacob Clore.
And I'm Olivia Bracia, and this is your Weird National News. This week in Weird News, a man is seeking counseling after snapping a fan pic with Snoop Dogg. Huffington Post reports that in Austin, Texas, a state trooper named Billy Spears was reprimanded for taking a picture with this well-known drug user. Apparently, Snoop Dogg asked the trooper to take the picture with him, not the other way around. The trooper now faces punishments for agreeing to take the picture and must take counseling. Spears claims to not know anything about Snoop Dogg's past drug possession charges.
Wow, I wonder if he's going to get Britney to help him with his attorney charges. Haha, Britney Spears. His name is. Okay, come on. I have to make the joke. Haha.
How do you not know that Snoop Dogg is like a well-known pothead?
Yeah, I mean, if you know anything about his music or his lyrics.
Or his name.
Yeah, Snoop Lion, formerly known as Snoop Dogg. Well, here's a little lesson for all of you viewers out there. Never impersonate a cop. Well, that being said, one New Hampshire teen is in serious trouble after he was caught impersonating a police officer. According to the Huffington Post, 19-year-old Chase Lacasse was arrested on April 1st. Haha, April Fool's Day. After he visited the Merrimack ice cream parlor dressed as a cop. The teen was carrying a handgun on his hip and New Hampshire State Police patches on his sleeves. Lacasse posted some pictures of himself in his cop garb on Instagram, I guess to show people how far he was willing to go to try out the stunt. Police are still investigating the case. Impersonating a police officer is a Class B felony.
Have you ever seen that movie, Let's Be Cops?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, this whole scenario just kind of reminds me of that, and they get away with it perfectly fine. In fact, I think they actually get to become real police officers.
Oh my gosh, that's totally a Hollywood movie.
It is a
Who's
movie,
in it,
though.
do you know?
The guy from New Girl.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy that used to be in New Girl.
Okay, yeah. Is that a recent movie?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
This year. In Salt Lake City, Utah, a man is surprised to find a 75-pound orange bag full of money. Huffington Post reports that the man was initially just pulling it off the road as he saw it as a traffic hazard. Upon being surprised to find that the bag was much heavier than he was expecting, he looked inside to find all the cash. The name of the man that stumbled upon what seemed to be a literal ton of money is Dan Kennedy. Kennedy explained that the bag itself contained many very small bags of money. Each of these bags were estimated to be holding about $22,000. Apparently, the bag fell from a Brinks armored truck. Kennedy tried flagging down the truck but failed. He went to an attorney, and they eventually returned the sack full of cash to its rightful owner.
Wow. I mean, that's really a good Samaritan. I hope you got something out of that. But, maybe there was just the gratitude and, being a good person. I don't know.
It'd be really hard to return that much money, but it's almost shady. You pick up a $5, you're like, oh, I found $5. You pick up multiple packs of $22,000, different story.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how much he thought it was, because it wasn't like he had time to go through and be 19,000, 22,000. You just can't do that. Well, some wedding invitations have the funniest name pairings written on them. This couple wins the best one, in my opinion. According to the Huffington Post, Joel Berger will wed Ashley King in a match made in name heaven. The couple were good friends in high school, but didn't start dating until college. Though the couple has been teased for their whopper of a name, they aren't letting the teasing catch up with them. I'm just so full of puns today. Hopefully we get an invite to the wedding, Olivia. It sounds like they're going to be serving a lot of...
Who do you think's going to cater?
I don't know. Burger King, maybe? No, that'd be a horrible wedding. Sorry.
I disagree. I like burgers, so I'd be down.
I don't know. Usually when you think of a wedding, you usually remember the food. And I don't know. Maybe that could be a memorable thing, so they might be able to make that work.
In Akron, Ohio, a woman stabs her boyfriend, Ronnie Buckner, with a pen for eating her salsa. According to Huffington Post, Phyllis Jefferson lost her temper when she saw the last of her salsa was missing from her fridge. Jefferson appeared to have used a pen as her stabbing weapon. Disturbance in the home was brought to the attention of the police. Upon arriving, they found Ronnie Buckner lying on the kitchen floor holding a stomach. He is being treated for his injuries. Jefferson was arrested. In her confession, she said that she just did it because she wanted to leave.
If you want to leave, how about you just sit down and talk about it, not, make up this whole situation about salsa and then stab your soon-to-be ex with a pen?
Well, I don't think she made up the story about the salsa. I think she might have overreacted a little,
straw.
But
Yeah. Crazy
maybe there was other stuff aside from the fact that he ate all the salsa.
Crazy people. The Easter Bunny is usually known for bringing eggs and candy. However, police in Oklahoma found more than just sweets in one Easter Bunny doll. According to UPI, police seized an Easter Bunny doll with over $30,000 worth of meth inside. The costume had a hole in the bottom where 2 condoms, of course, full of meth were located. The meth weighed 1 pound. A woman named Carolyn Ross confessed to the crime and said that the meth was supposed to be redistributed. No word yet on whether the Easter Bunny needs counseling to recover from the traumatic experience.
This is not the first time I've heard of like traditional holiday type like I guess entities like hiding drugs. You know what I mean? Like I feel like holidays is like at the time when this actually happens pretty frequently and people are getting caught for it.
People don't, they think that people won't suspect that an Easter Bunny is full of drugs. Just like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer containing marijuana or something like that. I don't know. Well, that's all we have for this week's edition of Weird National News. But stay tuned because when we come back, we will have Lucy Brescia and Susanna Shepard with Crazy Contraptions.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Year, Fox Ridge Apartment Homes has been voted Best of Blacksburg by the Virginia Tech Collegiate Times. Fox Ridge offers convenience and quality at an affordable price. Choose from a wide range of floor plans and enjoy ample parking for you and your friends. Fox Ridge is just minutes from Virginia Tech with 8 Blacksburg transit stops and a direct walking trail to campus. With pools, recreational courts, and a fitness center, it's no wonder Fox Ridge is #1. Guaranteed student leases available now. Visit foxridgeliving.com.
Welcome back to the weekly What's Up. I'm Susanna Shepard.
And I'm Lucy Brescia.
And this is Crazy Contraptions.
I know there are a few people out there, like me, who are absolutely crazy about food. Well, our first contraption will sure put a smile on many people's faces when they see what it is.
It's an inflatable pizza slice chair. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just gaga over some pizza, then this contraption is just the right thing to keep around.
My favorite part is how the picture shows a tiny little dog taking up the whole pizza chair like it's a chair just for him.
It's a throne. I feel like this pizza chair would be a great conversation starter at dinner parties. Because, I mean, it's a pizza chair, and how often do you see that?
A downside to this would be that the person who owns the pizza chair will end up ordering a lot of pizza for lunch or dinner. But, I mean, is that really a downside?
It's not in my eyes. I order a ton of pizza anyways. It would just be like eating pizza in the pizza chair.
Surrounded by pizza happiness.
It's very appropriate.
My ideal lifestyle.
It's very appropriate, very much so. Going on with the home decor theme, this next contraption is actually really perfect for us college kids living in tiny, cramped apartments.
Although it seems to be more of an outdoor furniture set, the Deedon Obelisk stackable chairs and table would be so cool to have in an apartment.
The way that it works is that when not being used, the chairs and table perfectly stack into the shape of a torpedo. Then, when it is unstacked, there are 4 comfy chairs with cushions and 1 table.
This is actually perfect because I can't tell you the amount of times I have ended up sitting on the floor because of not enough seating in a room. With this, even if it'll be cramped when they're all separated, at least one more person will have a place to sit.
I agree with that. This is a really good idea. And it's not like tacky like folding chairs, and they're not uncomfortable because they come with cushions.
It could be a fun thing for you and your friends
to
unstack them.
It's like real life Jenga or something. Real life furniture Jenga.
It could be dangerous. Oh gosh.
It could be. Well, hopefully this next contraption doesn't come in handy for too many people, but if you're out and about one day by yourself and feel like doing something, maybe this will do the trick.
It's the Throw-Yo Frisbee for the friendless. It works like a boomerang, throws like a frisbee, and acts like a yo-yo.
This might be perfect for those summer days when you're out for a stroll and you've got some time to kill.
feel like maybe the person who is buying this throw-yo frisbee should consider getting a cat or a dog or something. I mean, if they're investing money into something that advertises as for the friendless, maybe they should kind of reevaluate some things going on in their life.
I agree. And then teach the dog to fetch. That way, I mean, it'll bring it back to you. Problem solved, but unless you're allergic. If you're friendless and you're allergic to animals, you're kind of out of luck.
Cats.
That is a good idea. Teach the hairless cat to fetch.
The hairless gerbil, I think he is, from Kim Possible.
There are possibilities out there. You don't need to use the frisbee for the friendless.
No one should be alone, unless they like it that way. Ice cream is a hard thing to keep to yourself, especially if you have roommates. Once opened, it's so easy for them to sneak a spoonful of your precious frozen dairy product away.
Keep your delicious pint away from others with the ice cream lock, cleverly named the Euphoria lock by Ben & Jerry, is perfectly designed for a Ben & Jerry's pint. They even cleverly put on the side of it, "I'm terribly sorry, but there's no you in my pint."
This almost sounds like a waste of time, because if I really wanted someone's ice cream, I would just rip the sides away or cut off the bottom. Those cartons aren't too hard to rip apart.
Exactly. Like, I feel like it's a waste of money. It's a rip-off that Ben & Jerry's is just trying to make more money off of you.
Honestly, though, like, Ben & Jerry's, they're doing something right, because everyone's crazy to get into those tubs of ice cream.
I know, I am. I was so upset the other day. I went to Kroger and my favorite flavor wasn't there. And it was so beautiful out today. And I was like, this would be such a good day for ice cream.
It really would.
Well, that's all we have for this week's Crazy Contraptions. But stay tuned, because when we come back, we'll have Tory and Hayley and Hayley Olivenbaum with viral videos.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow. I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money going to come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Year, Foxridge Apartment Homes has been voted Best of Blacksburg by the Virginia Tech Collegiate Times. Foxridge offers convenience and quality at an affordable price. Choose from a wide range of floor plans and enjoy ample parking for you and your friends. Foxridge is just minutes from Virginia Tech with 8 Blacksburg transit stops and a direct walking trail to campus. With pools, recreational courts, and a fitness center, it's no wonder Foxridge is #1. Guaranteed student leases available now. Visit foxridgeliving.com.
Welcome back to the Weekly What's Up. I'm Tory and Hayley.
And I'm Hayley Olivenbaum.
And these are your viral videos. Our first video this week features a golden retriever with more musical talent than most.
An adorable little dog playing an adorable little song on the bongos. I was impressed.
I can't even do that. I don't have any rhythm personally. I could never play the drums or anything like that.
So the dog has more rhythm than you do?
It appears so. Unfortunately.
This next video is one of the coolest April Fool's Day pranks I've ever seen. Check out this teacher pranking his class.
If you have questions about any of the stuff that we did, then you can just look up one of these videos. It'll show you how. Because the sign is the hypotenuse over the opposite. Oh wait. And so we've got sine. Oh, I'm sorry. Equal to, and our hypotenuse here is x. That's totally backwards, isn't it? The opposite is 10, so sine is hypotenuse over opposite. That's really embarrassing. Excuse me? I said that's embarrassing. Oh, I'm embarrassing you? Why don't you come over here and say that to my face? Well, wait, you're just a video. How could I come up with it? Whoa! I'm trying to teach these people how to do a math problem. I don't know what you're saying over there. Hey, oops. That'll fix him. Stay there. Whoa. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to have to take care of this. How do you like that? Now you're the one stuck in the video. That'll fix him. Now I'm the one in control. Actually, now I get to be the teacher. Alright, now you people, it's time to do a quiz. Get out your phones, do a quiz.
Okay, this was really clever. I never would have thought of this.
I don't know how you edited that all together. Like, that was impressive. Like, I'm impressed by the editing, much less the prank.
And it definitely took a lot of time, and like professors are always talking about how busy they are, so props to this one for...
I know, he was dedicated.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
For sure. Next, famous actress Kristen Chenoweth sings about a Starbucks love affair.
There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 8:11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" When he smiles and says, "How are you?" I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11 I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper formal way. So today at 8:11 when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Kristen." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said, "My name is Kristen, and thank you for the extra phone." And he said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. So today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing in a band down in the village, in the basement of a bar. And I saw him flip the lever to prepare my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me, he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing? And thank you for the extra skim." He said, "Keep the 3:55 because this triple latte was on him." Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, when love rushed toward her. But finally a voice whispered, love can be yours if you step up to the counter and order. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So many years my heart has waited. Who'd have thought that love could be so caffeinated? Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him.
Well, she went from Wicked to Latte Boys.
Yeah.
I think that's a big change in your career pace. But you do you, Christian. You do you.
She seems to be enjoying it. That's what
She
matters.
does. Go to the Latte Boy. Who wouldn't really?
She has such a show-tuney voice. Like, I hear her and I can't imagine her doing anything other
I love
than,
her
like, Broadway.
voice.
Oh, yeah.
It's adorable.
It's great.
Our last video shows not only how much a car cost, but how much a little mistake can cost.
3 chances to give me the price tag to the Hyundai Sonata SE. 19,000, 21, 18,000, 20,000, 22,000. Which one is it?
19,849.
19,849. Go ahead, Manuela. Boom. No. Oh!
I won it!
Hey, congratulations, Manuela. Just gave you a car. Way to go. Game's over, folks. We'll be right back to spin the wheel right after this.
I understand this girl. Come on, she had to have been nervous.
I know.
Manuela, I believe her name was.
Being a Price is Right model.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure right there.
Everyone's looking at you.
And she's like a social media storm right now. Like people are like obsessed with her because she's so like.
She's
just
beautiful.
gave away a car.
Yeah, I mean,
you just single-handedly gave away a car by lifting up a piece of paper. How do you do that? How do you manage to do that?
I'm sure that contestant was very grateful for sure.
She was.
That's all we have for viral videos this week.
Stay tuned because when we come back, we'll have Mary Desmond and Kevin Stefani with Awkward Moments.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks.
School's out! For summer. What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org because great things happen when we live united.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, How is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to the Weekly What's Up. I'm Mary Desmond.
And I'm Kevin Stefani.
And this is Awkward Moments.
Today we'll be talking about awkward sports stories that we've encountered throughout our lives.
One time in soccer, when I was about 10 years old, playing AYSO, I was stationed at keeper for the first time. I'd never played it before, and it was in the second half of the match.
Position.
Yeah, and I was really scared.
What was the score at this time?
I don't remember the score. I can't remember.
Okay.
I feel like we were winning, but still, it was scary.
All right.
I was really scared, and because I'd never played it before. So my coach saw that I was like freaking out, and I was like shaking, with like fear and anxiety. So he came over and he gave me a quick pep talk. He told me that if I saw a girl running towards me with the ball and it looked like she was about to kick, I should just yell the first thing that pops in my head so that like I could get her attention off of the goal and refocus her attention on me so that like it would come straight to me. Well, I did just that. As soon as the game started, the second half of the game started, the girl came running towards me with the ball, and as soon as she looked like she was about to kick, I yelled, "Pea soup!" at the top of my lungs. I also shut my eyes because I was very scared the ball was going to hit me in the face, so I was literally like, "Pea soup!" And like, she was so scared that I yelled that she fell down and like completely missed the ball. So I was like laughing, like I still had my eyes closed and I was laughing hysterically, like LOL, she fell, and the whole team was yelling and screaming and laughing. But I didn't realize that the ball was still moving, and so like I was like not even paying attention, and the ball rolled in the
Just
goal.
so focused on pea soup.
Yeah, pea soup and the girl falling, and the ball rolled the goal, and they got a goal.
Wow. Did you lose the game because of that?
I can't remember. I feel like it was really close.
As pea soup was just the
Needless
highlight
to say,
of it.
I
That's
got
what you
taken
remember.
out almost immediately after that, and I never played keeper ever again.
It would probably work if you did it again. Like
It probably would.
maybe you should have said wonton soup.
Wonton soup.
You know, like
It was just funny. Like pea soup was the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why, and I screamed at like bloody murder. And the girl she kind of just keeled over and fell. Like she tried really hard to get the ball, but she just fell and totally missed it. But it kept going.
she scored. So
Yep.
wow.
It's rough.
Well, I'll continue with a story of my own. Fourth grade, I was, 10 years old in fourth grade? We played in the championship football game. Actually, no, this was fifth grade. Yeah.
Cro-Magnon football, Kevin.
Yeah, I was pretty tough. I was a little chubby at that point. You know, I didn't
Kevin.
know much about nutrition because I was, 11, but
Eating donuts and stuff.
yeah, and mayonnaise. Not straight mayonnaise. Like I would eat a lot of mayonnaise in my food. I was a lineman. Like.
Okay. All right.
So the point is, we played in the championship game. Like we had a good team, and we lost the championship game, and it was like a horrible call. It was complete garbage, and I was so mad. And I was like, when they called me up to get my second place trophy, which is like, first of all, the worst feeling ever to get called up to get your second place trophy. It's like,
yeah, like you were so close, but you
but
didn't
you're not
win.
good enough.
You're just not good enough.
So I was like, they called my name on the
The
loudspeaker.
anger was rising.
Yes, it was. They called my name on the loudspeaker, and apparently someone on the other team, his dad had worked with my dad about 10 years ago. And when they called my name, he heard it. He was like, "Oh, wow, Stefani, interesting. I don't know very many Stefanis. That must be Paul's son." And when I went up to get my trophy, I was like swearing extremely loudly, like, "This is bleeping bleep." And,
Baby Kev.
and the guy was like, "Yep, now it's definitely Paul's son."
Oh my goodness.
It was funny. He
I
told
bet
us.
all the parents were just like,
Yeah. Oh, I hope not. He must have been close, but I was a little embarrassed after. My dad always tells that story at family functions. And I was like,
that's pretty funny.
yeah.
It
What
kind
about
of
you?
reminds me of in the Christmas story when he says, "Oh, fudge," but he doesn't really say fudge, and the parents find out, and like he has to put soap in his mouth.
I've actually never seen that movie.
What? Ashamed.
I am ashamed. I should have seen that movie.
Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Awkward Moments. Thanks for listening to our totally awkward and weird stories.
Sports moments.
Mm-hmm.
Sports edition.
Sports edition. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.